Welcome to Fright Fest and welcome to Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Hope you're excited. As far as opening hand goes, I love it. We're going to keep on this one. Got Soul Ring, Worn Power Stone, Corrupted Conscience, Demonic Tutor. This is everything Mr. Bones himself wants to see. So let's go and lead off with River of Tears. Think that's okay? Yeah. Lead off with River of Tears. Let's go and get down Soul Ring. And then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. We're playing Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. And, oh man, I hate to start the video off with some bad news. But unfortunately, you've already clicked on the video. With Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, you can never get off. No matter how bad you want to get off, you're stuck here forever. So you should probably notify some loved ones to tell them that you're not coming home, that you're stuck on some pirate ship. All right, anything else that's going to pass turn to our opponent? We're playing Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, or Skeleton Ship. When you control no islands, sacrifice Skeleton Ship because it needs to float on some water. And then for a tap activation, put a -1 counter on target creature. And then look at all the mana we've got going on. This is beautiful. Doing a Demonic Tutor for a piece of protection for Skeleton Ship. That would be nice. So let's get down Flooded Strand. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to get it all down this turn. Let's go and crack Misty. Yeah, let's go and go for Skeleton Ship. I like that. Let's go and get down Underground Sea. It's going to be tap down for black, tap down for blue. Let's go for Skeleton Ship. And let's tap down one more off of Worn Power Stone. Yeah, I guess we can Demonic Tutor for something. Let's go and crack Flooded Strand. And let's go and grab, for a second I thought we cast Demonic Tutor. I was like, what just happened? Let's go and grab Water Grave. Let's go and shock this one. And we're going to pay 2 life. Let's go and go for Demonic Tutor. And we're going to grab one of the all-stars for this deck, and that's going to be Necroskitter. That allows us to start killing some of our opponent's creatures and get some really good creatures on our side of the battlefield. Necroskitter. Yep, let's grab that. Okay, it's going to go into our hand, and let's go ahead and pass the turn to our opponent. We're playing against Savra, Queen of the Golgari. And actually, excuse me, Savra. Vraska's queen now. Whenever you sacrifice a black creature, you may pay 2 life. If you do, each of the players sacrifices a creature. And then whenever you sacrifice a green creature, you may gain 2 life. So we definitely need to get a few more creatures on the battlefield. And so we can certainly do that with Skeleton Ship. And especially once we get on Necroskitter. So I kind of like that. All right, so we draw into Contagion Engine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for Necroskitter. It's going to be 1, 2. And then we'll go and tap down Worn Power Stone. And that way it still gives us, excuse me, unfortunately, we did not make the land drop. River of Tears is only going to tap for black mana, so we're not going to be able to use Grim Affliction. That's going to leave us 1 blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess at this point, we'll just go and pass the turn. We've got Necroskitter. We can still hopefully proliferate. And then if we have to get rid of Necroskitter, yeah, that happens. As, you know, they do need to at least get another creature down for Savra to take advantage of us sacrificing a creature. And worst case scenario, we can always simply recast Skeleton Ship. We've got a pretty good chunk of mana. And we can also use Grim Affliction, too, to kind of get that creature going on our side of the battlefield. So, see what our opponent's going to roll out. But as far as Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, like I mentioned, once you're on Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, you can't get off. And that is true. If you maybe, let's say that you want to... You may gain 2 life and each player sacrifices a creature. Yeah, do we want to go and go for sacrificing Skeleton Ship? I think we're okay with that. We'll just recast it. Yeah, we're fine, because Necroskitter is really good in this one. Especially if we start getting some -1 counters on our opponent's creatures when they start sacrificing them. I'll take that. But yeah, as far as Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, you can't get off. So, let's say that you're good at cooking or something like that, or maybe you're good at... you're good at maintenance, definitely let Mr. Bones know, and we'll definitely find a job for you because this is your new home now. Let's go and get down Sunken Ruins. It's going to be black mana off River of Tears. Yeah, let's go and go for Skeleton Ship. They can recast it if they want to kind of get us to sacrifice a creature. So we're looking at 7 mana. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6. Unfortunately, that will not allow us to go for Grim Affliction. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They hit the land drop. That will be 6 mana, but they're not going to be able to sacrifice anything. So yeah, let's go and get down... I like that. Let's go and get down Skeleton Ship. Okay, get down Skeleton Ship, and then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. We can't swing in for one, but I like the thought of getting Zulaport on our side of the battlefield, so we'll go and leave that up. Now, at least for next turn, we're looking at Skeleton, and you get to see, if they get to pass the turn, and we have an open Skeleton Ship with a 1/1 creature on the battlefield, this is some good stuff. We go for the -1 activation, put it on a Zulaport Cutthroat, he withers away, and then he joins Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, and he can never get off, so then he becomes on our side of the battlefield, and it makes a lot of these activations a lot better. I will say this Skeleton Ship's a little clunky sometimes, but it's still a lot of fun. It basically, you know, this is one of the, there's two things that you can do with Skeleton Ship that are really fun, and that's Necroskitter, and that's getting some sort of untapped mechanic, and that's like Freed from Real, like that Pimim's Aura or something like that. Basically, being able to tap and untap Skeleton Ship, you know, that's a good thing to do, especially when you're running Proliferate. But when you've got Necroskitter on the battlefield and you have that, oh, it's some good stuff. All right, Damnation, kind of expected that to happen, so that will take care of, unfortunately, Necroskitter. We tried to live the Necroskitter dream, but it's just, it's a little too clunky sometimes. Let's go and go for Tameo. Yeah, I like that. That's one of the fun things about this deck, is that our backup is just Planeswalkers. It works out really well with the Proliferate ability. That's going to be 2 mana. Let's go and tap Tameo. And what we're going to do on this one was we'll probably... I guess, what are we going to tap down? Tap down that Phyrexian Tower? Tap down Failmore Stone? You know, let's go and tap down their Swamp. That way they're a little bit tight on black mana, and then anything else will go and pass the turn to our opponent. So, if they do end up getting a creature down, we can go for Corrupted Conscience, but we do need to keep in mind that they do have a Phyrexian Tower on their side of the battlefield. So, if we're going to go for Corrupted Conscience, we at least need to gain control of some sort of creature that... or at least wait till they have Phyrexian Tower tapped, basically, and we can actually use Tameo to tap that down if we need to do that. So, we can definitely take that. We've drawn to the Scarab God. It's a wonderful way to bounce back, and we can bring back Necroskitter. That's good. Let's go for that. Let's go and tap down, I guess at this point, we're going to tap down Phyrexian Tower, because that'll work out really well with Bitter Blossom. We don't want to give them any sort of extra mana, so we're going to go and tap down Phyrexian Tower, and let's go and go for the Scarab God. He's mad. He heard Skeleton Ship had a really good thing going, and then something happened. So let's go ahead and get down the Scarab God. Okay, get down the Scarab God, and that will give us just enough of an activation to go for the Scarab God and bring something back. And at this point right now, let's go ahead and go for a Necroskitter. That'll make it a 4/4. It's kind of like Necroskitter's like... It's like he's in 6th grade, but now he's gone to high school and he's muscled up. He's a 4/4. He's like ready to come back and get Savra. All right, I've been recording too long. If you're wondering why, what's going on, I've been recording for about 3 hours now. All right, opponent's going to get down a trigger off of a token off of Bitter Blossom, and then, but yeah, like I mentioned, so we can get down Skeleton Ship. I think that's going to be, that'll be 9 mana to get down Skeleton Ship. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can actually completely tap out for River of Tears, and thankfully, with Grim Affliction, we can at least kind of bring back Savra. Especially when we go for the Proliferate. Yeah, I like that. Now, they probably will end up sending it back to the command zone, but at least we'll kind of chew up their commander tax a little bit. Let's go and put that on the bottom for right now. And then we draw to Mana Crypt. Let's go and go for Tameo. Let's go and tap down Phyrexian Tower. We definitely want to take away their sack outlet. And, yeah, I guess if we wanted to, we'd go for Corrupted Conscience. We would get some Skeleton Ship going, though. Let's go and get down Mana Crypt. Let's go for Grim Affliction on Savra. Yeah, I like that. So if we go for Grim Affliction, that's basically going to send them back to the command zone. So we can put a -1 counter on it. Then it's going to proliferate. So if they wanted to send it to the graveyard for some reason, we're going to proliferate on Tameo. And then she does go back to the command zone. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're unfortunately going to be one away from for Skeleton Ship. And then let's go and push it in with the Scarab God and Necroskitter. There we go. Yeah, and unfortunately we can't block in the air, so they're still going to be able to swing in Fairy Rogue. I guess if technically if we wanted to, we'd go for Contagion Engine, and that would allow us to get the Proliferate off of Tameo. Yeah, I guess that would be the better thing for us to do. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. And that way we can still just get some Proliferate going. Put a -1 counter on target on each creature target player controls. That will definitely take care of that Fairy Rogue and at least kind of protect Tamiyo for the ultimate for next turn. And then, unfortunately, yes, we don't get that token back though, but I still like clicking yes. And then we'll go and pass the turn to our opponent. So that's going to leave us with Tamiyo to go for the ultimate. Now with Tamiyo's ultimate, we're kind of getting into this position where we might want to just, actually, we can just straight up, all right, opponent's going to scoop it up, so I'm still going to go and post this one up because this is definitely one of the win conditions for the deck. It's kind of like a black-blue lock 'em out style win condition, which is pretty much on theme with this Mr. Bones Wild Ride. So we get down Tamiyo, we are sitting at 8 loyalty. We go for Contagion Engine with that 4 mana activation next turn to go for the Proliferate and Proliferate again. That does put us in a position where we get to 10 loyalty off of Tamiyo, go for the -8 ability, get down some Scarab God activations, and really just start bringing back a ton of zombies. We still had some really good stuff going on our side of the battlefield. Phyrexian Arena, Aetherling. And pretty much once we had down Phyrexian Tower locked down on our opponent, and once we sent Savra back to the command zone again, that really allowed us to kind of get a nice lockdown on the game. So, I would say if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, but now that we're on Mr. Bones Wild Ride, you can't get off. So, in fact, I'll just, I'll see you later tonight on in the kitchen when we have dinner tonight, because you're not going anywhere. You should let your family know. All right. You call your mom and dad. I'm on a skeleton ship. I can't get off. It's Mr. Bones Wild Ride. All right, that's enough. Bye.